Pepe? What should we make? What should we make, Pepe? What should we make? What should we make, Pepe? You don't know? Well, what are we gonna do? So I could like film us making the 3 Christmas cookies that we're gonna make because we held off for the very last second. Don't ask me why. Or I could film us making the grilled chicken. Grilled chicken is probably one of my favorite dishes. It's up there with like lasagna and goulash and a sandwich, and also a sandwich with slightly different stuff, and a PB&J sandwich, and a BLT, and a pastrami sandwich. Okay, I like sandwiches, alright? Pepe, I know this is gonna sound like a lot of work, but what if we filmed all 4? Yeah, then I can release them gradually over the holidays. Each day you learn how to make a different Christmas cookie. Oh wait. That's not really gonna work, is it? Because of the Christmas cookie's nature, I would really want to do a live stream. But then it wouldn't be a live stream. It would be a premiere. Actually, that gives me an idea. So, first thing you're gonna need for this recipe is chicken breast. It's gonna take a long time for this to fall, but it's gonna be worth it. Because this is one of my favorite meals, as I just mentioned. I'm probably gonna have to rearrange this because it doesn't flow very well. Because of the fact that the serving size is 4 ounces, and this weighs 1 3/4 ounces, this is gonna feed 7 people. Jeez. But it'll feed me for 7 days. Because this is a very good protein supplement. You can supplement whatever you take for a protein supplement if you have a protein supplement for this supplement, supplemizing it. What that means is if you're looking for some extra protein in a meal, and not just because you're trying to lose weight, because you're just going to end up peeing it out, and that's a perfectly good meal. You just peed out all the benefits. Do it because you actually need it. This is good for post-workouts, just getting a meat on the plate, and other things. Alright, so just keep procrastinating about the time until it's the very last second. Okay, that's good. Now let's get to the seasoning of the chicken. So, we get a knife. Good old knife. And, but how am I gonna do this? I can't deal with the pressure, man. My mom's not home. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my mom to get here. You know, to make sure this beautiful cut of chicken breast doesn't go to waste. And also because I want to have something to eat. Put the chicken in the oven at 350. Make sure to preheat. I just forgot to, show it. Cook your broccoli in a pan that you probably should have done a pot. And, you have to do this now. Put your broccoli with a little bit of butter, because you're going to need some amount of fat for it to taste good. So, if you do it the way I did, which I don't recommend, you can also try basting your broccoli. Mom, they can also try basting your broccoli in this, oil water thing. And as the water starts to, evaporate, the fat's going to render out, and it's going to become much more frying-like, if that makes sense. Basically, it's going to become more and more like a fryer. But with butter, I find it takes a while, because, you can make grilled cheeses and stuff, and it doesn't burn you with the little bits of oil. Which is personally why my mom doesn't like pan frying. And I understand them. It's so much faster. I think it tastes better. And it also is funner to make, if that's a word. Right, now, I think I might have overdone it, but it's like a mushy consistency, just in case you want a mushy thing. Put salt and pepper to taste, and it will not to taste, as it's literally burning. But, you know, just some salt and some pepper. Doesn't really matter. I'm 12. You want to get as much as these little remnants out, or else it's gonna like smell like burnt broccoli. And that's the most hated, dreaded thing ever. Making something, and then you smell it's burnt, but it's just the stuff on the pan. But then when you eat it, it smells burnt, so it tastes burnt, and it tastes horrible. Leave that in a bowl just to chill out while your chicken cooks for like 500 more minutes. It's fine if you have to microwave it. It doesn't remove any of the nutrients or anything. It just heats it up. There's 3 minutes left, and the chicken doesn't even look cooked. When the chicken is finally done, make sure it reaches a temperature 165. Find the thickest, fattest part, and just stick it in and see if it's 165. Because if it's not, you'll die. You're gonna want to butter your bread. I did it with just a fork, just cause. Thanks, Mom. And for some reason, the chicken, it's at the right temperature. It just looks very raw. I don't know why. What is that? Ew. We have our broccoli, sad excuse for chicken, toast, and if you want, you can microwave a potato, preferably sweet potato. And that also. I also like to have it with a little bit of milk, but I'm not going to make my own milk or something weird like that. So that's everything. I'm going to just take a photo of this because my mom's very stuck up about her ways. And she's also vacuuming in the background because she's really stuck up about her ways. So yeah, it's just a photo. This is roughly what it's going to look like. You can have a whole breast if you want. Although that's a lot of chicken to eat. I'd recommend like I don't know, like a quarter of the breast, a third of the breast. Cut it up into little slices and you can eat it, and it's good. I'd also recommend if you're having the butter toast, the butter dog toast, you want to heat up the butter before, so then you don't have to heat up the bread again, because when bread cooks, it basically releases moisture because carbs hold on to a lot of moisture. And then becomes all soggy and gross and disgusting. If you've ever microwaved toast, you know what I'm talking about. And then the broccoli is it's really good. The broccoli and the meat is amazing. Honestly, you probably don't even need the toast. In most diets, it's not really worth it. But milk is probably worth it. You might be wondering what that stuff is to the right. My mom's very stuck up about her ways, okay? She doesn't like this interfering in any way with her life. So that's everything. Goodbye. This was supposed to be like 5 seconds long. It turned out to be a minute and a half. Goodbye.